lovely little snakelets, it's Hebi here, and today we're going to be reacting to at least 2 manga. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you would like to join the Discord, you can do that to keep up to date with any news and chapter releases. If you would like to buy me a coffee, you can do that on Buy Me a Coffee. All links are down in the link tree down below. Let's start the chapters, shall we?
Okay, so we are now doing One Piece chapter 1079. It is called Ginny. We have a cover page of Kuma smacking fish out of a river and Jenny barbecuing the fish along with the 2 potential Bonnie crewmates. I don't care what the fuck they are in the background. Helping, being fought up characters. I don't give a shit. Anyway, we have moved 8 years forward from where we left off. We're still in the Sorbet Kingdom, and we are still in the church where we left. Kuma is working at the church and repelling pain from the old people, absorbing it into himself on a weekly basis. The old cunts are thanking him dearly for what he has done, but they wish he could do his weekly sermons more often, maybe daily. Like, what the fuck? This comment angers Jenny, and she calls them fucking freeloaders. She tells them that we are helping enough as this as a church. The old cunts try to change the subject by saying, "Oh, Jenny, we can't be mad at you. You're so adorable. We also heard that there are a ton of people offering your hand in marriage to you." To which she retorts, "Don't you dare try to change the subject." They then say, "But with Kuma here, those suitors don't stand a chance." Kuma tells the old people that they are too kind. To which Jenny shouts, "Who the hell is the kind one, you fucking moron?" It's then revealed that the old people are struggling because of the celestial tribute, as the king has raised the taxes yet again. We get information about the king, which I don't really give a shit about because he's a dick knob. The king is a useless piece of shit who is a heartless monster and is hell bent on paying the tribute and does not give a shit about those who he reigns over. And what's worse is he is a cheapskate and won't even feed the prisoners. We then have the old cunts leave and Kuma takes in their pain. And this explains why he does his weekly sermons, as it takes a week for him to heal. Jenny tells him they have no idea what pain he is enduring for them. But Kuma says it can't be helped, as he was given a strong body for a reason, so if enduring a little bit of pain will help ease the suffering of others, he will gladly do it. Plus, they got a little food out of it. We then move 13 years ahead to the future where Kuma is 22, and Jenny is asking him to marry her. Kuma is flustered about this and says he can't. And Jenny is like, "But we can. You like me, don't you?" "Don't you?" Like a fucking psychopath. "Plus, it would make both of us happy." And Kuma is like, "But what about my heritage?" She's like, "I don't give a flying fuck about that." Kuma then moves to change the subject by saying Morgan has written an article about the freedom fighters. and has finally released the wanted posters. We see an unscarred dragon, so this implies that dragon got his scars sometime between now and later on in the chapter. I think it's at least a decade between the time skip in this chapter, but I do suck at math, so yeah. Kima comments on how cool Dragon looks and says he's like a hero and wishes one day he could head out to the sea and dedicate his life to saving people. We hear a knock on the door and it's a ton of Jenny's suitors. Kuma is completely oblivious to this. We then skip another 3 years ahead. We're doing a lot of fucking skips. To where Kuma is begging a bunch of thugs to free the people that they have kidnapped. One of the thugs tells Kuma to try, as there is a new law that was passed that meant any southerner were seen as lower than trash, which meant they could do whatever they want if caught. This enrages Kuma and he unleashes his double threat powers onto an unsuspecting thugs. This causes the surrounding spectators to call him a rebel, and he is jailed. It is revealed that the country has been split into 2 separate states, with the wealthy and the poor. Then Jenny and a couple of their friends, the kids that she beat the fuck out of in the last chapter, join him in jail after a failed rescue attempt. Kuma cries to Jenny that the country is on the brink of collapse. Then, suddenly the door bursts open and 2 people appear in front of the doorway. The smaller of the 2 says to the bigger. The smaller of the 2 says, so the person you were talking about went on quite a rampage and got themselves caught. The larger one calls out, Jenny! Kuma! You're gonna love them, dragon! Yes, people! It's a manga! I know, I sound weird. Ivankov. Oh, we need to go back. You need titties. They both seem shocked to see Ivankov. Ivankov asks Kuma, how about you think of joining us and change the world? No! This seems to arrange this distraction. I don't know. Commotion there. Commotion seems to enrage the jailers. And they have quite the battle on their hands to escape. And this is where they declare themselves, I assume, the Revolutionary Army. But they are lacking in funds and training, so will need money and training and so they act as, I don't know what I fucking wrote here, I really don't. I was drinking. So they need to gain both by acting as mercenaries. It's also finally confirmed that Dragon was once a Marine who became disillusioned and left to create the Revolutionary Army. We still don't know what prompted this change. Was he always like this? Also, was he with Garp at Godbelly? We don't know until we get a fully flashed out Dragon flashback. He also says that there was no justice to be found in the Marines. We then move ahead another 11 years. It could be more. My math could be a little off. Kuma has joined the Revolutionaries along with Jenny and is meeting up with her. She was wearing a Bonnie-ish outfit This does not mean she is Bonnie, okay? This does not mean it is Bonnie. But it could mean Bonnie is her daughter because little girls wear their mother's clothes. As I was reminded by the pharmacy lady. Yeah, I gotta go with that. Check out lady. And before Kuma can make it to Jenny, Dragon gets word that Jenny is kidnapped. Now, we don't know where the location is, but I'm assuming 14 years ago in a certain country, it is the Subway Kingdom, because Kuma was labeled the Tyrant King. Right. Also, I'm assuming, I thought at first it couldn't have been Grey Kalima. That didn't happen for a couple of years. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord to keep up to date with chapter drops. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can. And bye!